Hey you guys, welcome. If you're new to my channel, welcome. I hope you enjoy and subscribe if you like my content, and if you're not new, you've seen me before, welcome back and thank you for supporting me. Today I want to talk about a controversial topic. It's about the sun exposure and sunscreens. I did a video about sunscreens, I would say about 3 years ago, and I have an update and kind of a slightly change of opinion. And I know it's gonna be a controversial topic, not everyone is gonna agree with me, but this is my opinion based on my own observations and my own experience and research, and you take it from there. If you decide to agree with me, agree somewhat, or disagree completely with me, we are all open here to hear each other's opinions, so feel free, nicely feel free to leave your thoughts down below in the comments, because we have been told all our lives that the sun is the enemy, and I don't agree entirely with that comment or with that opinion. I don't think the sun is the only enemy in this case, and I want to talk about that and what sunscreens I like to use and have been using for the last few months, or some of them are pretty new, so sunscreens that I've started use recently. I want to talk about that. And yeah, I think it's just in time because summer is around the corner, or just started, depending on what day I am able to post this video. The summer solstice either is June 20 or June 21st. I'm not 100% sure, but it's one of those 2 days. So either I post this video right on after the summer solstice or before, so let's see. But regardless, summer's around the corner, and summer is usually the time when you get to be outside more. There's school, kids are out of school, so there's summer camp. We go on vacations normally, go on cruises, go to the beach, etc. And of course, I'm talking about the northern hemisphere, but when the south hemisphere has its own summer, then you could also take this in consideration and what I'm about to talk to you guys about. So again, we've been told all our lives that the sun is the enemy. So let's talk a little bit about that. I don't think, and some people agree with me, that the sun in itself is not an enemy. There's actually been studies made that, if I find the link, I'll put it in the description box, or you could research it yourself. There's been studies that show that there's more cases of people suffering from melanoma that work indoors rather than people that work outdoors, which surprised me, because I would think because you're exposed more to the sun, you have more chances of, or there's more statistically more cases with people with melanoma, but that is not the case. Research has shown that there's more cases with people that work indoors. Like me, I'm indoors most of the time. So that really caught my attention and got me thinking, like, then what is the cause? Again, this is based on my opinion, my research, and I just wanted to share it with you guys because I think it's important. Again, if you agree with me or not, that's fine, because we're open to hear each other's opinions, and I would love to hear what you guys think in the comments down below. The sun is actually beneficial for you if you take it in with moderation. I am vitamin D deficient, like a lot of people are, because we're not outside as much, again because we've been told that the sun is bad for you, so we limit our exposure to the sun. And when we are outside, we put on sunscreen and stuff on. We wear hats, we wear long sleeve shirts, and we cover ourselves to protect ourselves from the sun. So that's one of the causes why a lot of us have vitamin D deficiency. And vitamin D is so important because it helps with your immune system, with your bone, with so many things. It's also good for your hormones, to regulate your hormones. So vitamin D is something that we all need. The sun is also good because it helps with our circadian rhythm, which means that it helps us sleep better. I don't know if it's happened to you, but it's happened to me before, that when I spend the day at the beach or in a park or something like that, I'm outside in the sun for a while, that night I'm more tired and I get to go to sleep faster and deeper. And I thought it was just because, I don't know, because I'm doing exercise or moving around, and I figured, because of my research, that it has to do with the sun exposure, because it helps with our circadian rhythm, so it helps us fall asleep faster and deeper. And that's actually something so good or great for people like me that have trouble falling asleep. So I thought that was interesting, and maybe you guys know this, maybe not. I'm just sharing with you what I have found in my research. It also helps with your immune system, like I said, not just because of the vitamin D production, but also in general. It helps with your immune system. It helps with fighting against harmful bacteria. The sun is also good because it boosts your mental health and your mood. Why? Because it increases, or what's the word I'm looking for, it increases serotonin levels, which is like the feel good hormone. So then you feel better after when you're out in the sun, you feel better, your mood changes. And this is an average in general. I mean, it doesn't mean that everyone's going to be super happy when they're in the sun, but in general, that's what it does, because it helps you with the production of serotonin. It also, research has found that it may lower your blood pressure. It also helps against depression. That has to do with your mood, but it helps with depression, also with some skin conditions. It helps the exposure to the sun. And I would add that it also helps with your social life, because when you're outside, you're with your friends, with family, with other people. If you're a parent, you're out with your kids, with your spouse or your partner. So I think it improves also your social life and your family life if you're outside more time with your family and friends. You gotta keep in mind, I'm not saying that you should be outside in the sun all day, baking in the sun without any protection at all. That's not what I'm saying. What I'm saying is that we should not hate the sun completely and think that it's our enemy. I think exposure to the sun with moderation, it's helpful for all those things that I just mentioned. That's what I mean. I don't mean you go outside and be out in the sun all day long. That's not what I'm getting at, and I think you understand what I'm saying. Just with moderation, exposure to the sun, especially in like the morning hours or in the late afternoon hours where the sun, the rays are less strong, or they're weaker. I think those are the good times to be exposed to the sun. Now, my opinion is that what really is the enemy, or the main enemy, are those chemical sunscreens, or sunscreens with chemicals and carcinogens like avobenzone or oxybenzone, all the other ones that I don't even know their names because I blocked them out of my mind, and I always read the label, and if I see any of those, I don't use it. I think that's what's really the enemy, those chemicals that we're putting on our skin. So you're going out to the sun and you are putting on sunscreen with all these chemicals and all these ingredients that are known to produce cancer or give you cancer, and then you go out to the sun and you're baking yourself with those things on your skin, which is just increasing those ingredients. Like, I think that's what's really giving us trouble, not the actual exposure to the sun. So if we are in the sun and we wear mineral sunscreens, or sunscreens with ingredients that are good for you, they're not harmful for your skin, that's where the happy medium is. So it's sun exposure with moderation, but also be careful what you put on your skin. Those two combined, it's like you're getting to that happy medium where you want to go. Transition now to talking about sunscreens that I've used for a while. A couple of them have been new to me, so I have been using them lately. I was able to film myself with using like 3 of them, so I'll be cutting in and showing you how I apply it, and the rest I'll just talk about all of them. I'll give you the main ingredients and why I like those specific sunscreens. I've used them on their own, and I've also used them under makeup, and they have not interfered in any way with my makeup application. My skin doesn't the makeup doesn't peel, and it has no effect whatsoever with the makeup, but I do give it a couple of minutes between application, make sure that it dries up, that it's absorbed by my skin before I apply any makeup. So that's a tip I give you. Some people have a worry about having an overcast or a white cast when they use mineral sunscreens. I don't have that issue. I haven't had that issue. Just give it a couple of minutes, 30 seconds, maybe like 60 seconds, a minute between application, and you shouldn't have a problem. I'm going to be talking about 5 sunscreens. Now, I know there's more, but these are the ones that I personally have been using and personally like. I've also used a lot of tinted moisturizers or tints that have sunscreen, but I am not going to be talking about that in this video. If you want me to talk about my favorite tinted sunscreens, then I would do a separate video about that. Just let me know in the comments below if that's something that you want me to talk more in depth about. But I'm just going to talk about regular sunscreen, and they're not in any order preference. They're just in the order that I researched and thought about it. Actually, there's 6, sorry. The first one I'm going to talk about is Biosans. I don't have it here because I ran out of it and I got rid of the packaging, but I do want to get a backup. It's the Biosans Squalane and Zinc Sheer Mineral Sunscreen SPF 30. I'm going to put a picture here so you guys see it, and I'm gonna read off my notes why it's great, why people like it, why I like it. It's ultra hydrating with squalane, a plant-based moisturizer. Its active ingredient is a non-nano zinc oxide, so it's a mineral sunscreen. and the name says it, it's a mineral sunscreen. It's very lightweight, non-greasy. My skin absorbs it really quickly, which I love. All the sunscreens that I'm going to talk about, my skin loves it because I have dry skin and it just absorbs it right in, and I love that. So they all have that effect on me. They're all lightweight and non-greasy, which is very important for me. I don't like that greasy feeling on my skin. So this one is like that. It's lightweight, it's non-greasy, and it's sheer, and it's fragrance free. Free of fragrance, parabens, sulfates, PEGs, and oxybenzone, of course, which is one of those ingredients that we want to avoid. It's one of those sunscreens that I do recommend for that reason, because they have good ingredients and they sit well on my skin. So I wanted to share that with you. The second one is one of the newest sunscreens that I tried. That one I do have here, and I believe that I do have a video showing how I apply it, and it's the Radiant Ronnie Brightening Mineral Sunscreen SPF 50. First of all, let's talk about the packaging. Look how beautiful that packaging is. And what I'm gonna do, the ones that I do have in person, I am going to show you how it sits on the skin, or how it looks once you apply it. It's really liquidy. This one doesn't have a fragrance. Like, you could smell, it has a smell, a scent, but it's not fragrant. Once I apply it to here on my skin, you see how beautiful it leaves the skin. This SPF 50 plus, it's a mineral sunscreen, of course, with adaptogens that protects against UVA and UVB and blue light, while visibly brightening skin, and zero white cast, as you can tell. So beautiful. It's great for all types of skin, for normal, oily, combination, dry skin. It helps with dark spots, fine lines, wrinkles, and dryness. And the main three ingredients or things that I want to call out is that it has saffron, which helps brighten the skin and visibly reduce the look of dark spots. It has a adaptogenic shield complex, has 20 adaptogenic herbs that offer complete protection, which sounds amazing. And it has squalane. The one from Biosense also has squalane, and squalane provides lasting moisturizer and a boosted skin barrier. I really like this sunscreen. I love the way it looks. It's so pretty, and I'm a sucker for beautiful packaging. It's 1.7 fluid ounce, and I just thought of something that I could take this one on my vacations when I use carry-on. So I really like it, so I might get a backup in any case and take it on any like long-term vacations that I have planned for this year. I could take it. It's really nice. It's brightening. I wear it by itself because I love the way it just looks on my skin, and add a little concealer maybe, and that's it. Go to work with it. I love it. And yeah, I wanted to mention it. And yeah, again, this is one of the most recent, one of the newer sunscreens that I've used. The third one I want to talk about is one that I use often. I'm like halfway. It's from Tatcha. It's the Silk Sunscreen Broad Spectrum, also 50 plus. It's a weightless mineral sunscreen that provides enhanced protection against the signs of premature aging. It rapidly hydrates and visibly evens skin tone over time. This one is like really liquidy, a little bit more liquidy than the one from Ranava, but they have like the same color. This one has like a different, I wouldn't say it's fragrant. It's not fragrant, but it has like a little bit of a scent to it. And let me just show you. This one's beautiful. It's also great for normal, dry, combination, and oily skin. And I did do a little video, so I'll show you here a cutout of how I use it. It's very lightweight, and the ingredients I want to talk about mainly are the clear zinc oxide, which is 2.45 times more effective at free radical protection than standard zinc oxide. Also has hyaluronic acid and niacinamide, which rapidly hydrates and visibly evens skin tone, and silk extract, which is rich in amino acids and mimics skin to boost radiance and visibly smooth texture. I'm gonna be repeating myself a lot, but all these sunscreens have like the same idea. Well, these two, the one from Ranava and Tatcha, they both have like leave you like this glowy texture, although the one from Ranava is a little bit more brightening, or more glowy, more radiant than the one from Tatcha. But they all leave my skin really soft and supple, and I just love the way it feels. Like, I cannot really talk about the effectiveness of the sunscreen because I am not an expert. I have no way of researching that. I don't think I do. I can't think of a way of doing that, but I could talk about the way it leaves my skin, and they both leave my skin really soft. All the 6 sunscreens I'm going to mention leave my skin really soft and beautiful, and that's why they're in the list. So that's an option. If you are a fan of Tatcha, I do recommend this sunscreen if you haven't tried it. It's really, really good. The third one is from Caudalie. This one is also one of my favorites, that's why it's here. This one is also SPF 50 UVA UVB. It's a Caudalie Vinyl Sun Protect Daily Mineral Sunscreen. I'm gonna swipe off the back of my hand and I'll show you how this one forms, and then I'll show you how I apply it on my face. The one from Caudalie, you really have to shake it. It's really watery and liquidy. And look, I'm gonna do it slowly. How fast that runs down my hand. It's really runny, very lightweight. I love that way it feels and how my skin absorbs it so quickly. This one is a clean, silicone-free mineral sunscreen formulated with 21.1% non-nano zinc oxide that provides high SPF 50 protection for all skin types, including sensitive skin. It's powered by niacinamide and brightening viniferine. It visibly reduces dark spots and even skin tone while preventing visible signs of sun aging. Its non-greasy formula has a lightweight texture that leaves a natural glow finish and works well as a makeup base. So you see like all the similarities these have. They're both lightweight, they're non-greasy, they have skincare ingredients which helps with your skin. They have no fragrance. So they all have like the same idea with slight differences. So at the end, it's up to you which one you prefer, but they all have the same effect on me. I love these three sunscreens, and also the other two I'm going to talk about, which is this one's a Tower 20 SPF 30. This one is slightly, less SPF. This one SOS Save Our Skin Face Guard Broad Spectrum SPF 30. Let's show you how it works. This one is a little bit thicker. This one I didn't get to film myself putting it on, but here you can see how it looks behind the hand. Look how beautiful it leaves my skin. It has a whipped creamy texture that it feels more like a lightweight moisturizer rather than a sunscreen. It leaves my skin soft. Look at that, hydrated. It has a mineral non-nano zinc oxide with a blendable non-orange universal tint. So that one says it has a tint, but really there's no tint on my skin. Like it doesn't really do anything to the color of my skin. But there's no white cast, so that's good. No matter your skin tone. I can't say how it works. Any of these sunscreens, how they work on deeper tones, because I haven't tested it on anybody. I've just tested it on myself, but I could tell that for me it works perfectly fine, and they say that it works perfectly fine as well for deeper skin tones. So you let me know if you tried this one or any of the other sunscreens, if you had a good experience with them. And according to my notes, this one is designed to play nice with makeup. It doesn't pill with layered. It's non-greasy and has natural finish. Like I said, ingredients that are important or that stand out are non-nano zinc oxide. It has a ceramide blend, and also allantoin and alpha bisabolol. That's something that the other sunscreens don't have, which is a ceramide blend and allantoin and alpha bisabolol, which calms and soothes skin. Finally, the last one I want to talk about, it's from Minu. It's a brightening sunscreen mineral broad spectrum SPF 30 gel cream. This one I purchased from Beautylish, and I did get to film myself wearing this one. I bought this one because I was curious, and I'm unhappy. It does show like it has like a little tint when you apply it, but there's no tint on the skin. So again, let me take off the sunscreen and show you. Shake it a little. Give it one pump. You see it has a color and it looks weird, but once you apply it, my skin absorbs it quickly, and it looks like it has a tint, but really once my skin absorbs it all, like there's no tint left behind. This one is powered by an innovative mineral super blend. It acts as a sunscreen, moisturizer, and primer in one. It offers highest level of broad spectrum protection. It's infused with plant extracts, vitamins, and peptides. It's an advanced all mineral sunscreen that delivers a sheer tint that enhances your skin's natural radiance with a luminous glow. So they say it has a sheer tint. I don't see much of it, but I go off with what they're saying in their website. Mineral Super Blend is a proprietary fusion of the finest minerals, plants, extracts, and vitamins and peptides. It has zinc, titanium, and iron oxide, so it doesn't have any of those bad ingredients. It also has vitamin E, B5, and B3, which is niacinamide, which helps calm, hydrate, and prevent free radical damage. It also has ginger and echinacea that repairs sun-induced damage and reduces redness, glycerin and emollients that hydrate and condition the skin, and carnosine peptide that stimulates collagen production. So this one has a little bit extra. Yeah, it's up to you. What is your preference? But these are the ones that I like to use. They all are good for me. I can't say I love one more than the other. If I were to choose like one, maybe this one because of the packaging. But I also like the Tatcha one because it's, I don't know, they're both really good. And the quality, I mean, they're all great. I really like them all. And yeah, I know there's more sunscreens again, but these are the sunscreens that I have used lately and I love. And I want to repeat that everything I said in this video is, of course, my opinion. You know, it's my channel, so I get to say what my opinions are based on my research and experience and observations and personal observations, things that I've noticed on myself. I don't think the sun is the enemy. The sun is our friend. We just need to use it in moderation and combine it with sunscreens that have really good ingredients, because the sun is so good for you. It has so many benefits, but again, in moderation. Like everything in life, I mean, good things in excess is bad for you. So everything with moderation. I guess that's the summary here. Enjoy life, but with moderation. I want to know your thoughts, your opinions. Please share them down below respectfully, and let me know what is your favorite sunscreen and what do you like about it. Let me know down below. If you use any of these sunscreens, let me know. I want to hear from you, and I'm going to list them all below in case you're interested in trying any of them. And let me know if you want me to do another video talking about tinted sunscreen, although they say the Mino one is tinted, but I don't really consider it tinted. But yeah, let me know if you want me to do a separate video talking about tinted sunscreens. Thank you so much for being here. It means the world to me that you get to share these minutes with me. And if you like this video, please give it a thumbs up, subscribe if you haven't done so already, and I'll see you guys next time. Bye.